Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. Welcome to episode 20 of our Runescape 3 Leagues Progress series. In the last episode, we hit a massive milestone. The hard mode Zuk cape has been achieved. We now have the full hybrid cape as well as the 400 points linked to it as well. So in this video, we're going to delve a little bit more into the PVM scene. We're going to go and try a boss really I haven't done too much of. We're going to go and try and do the Telos tasks. Now, whether we can do them all will be a different story, but let's go and see what we can do with that as well. And as always, as well as a PVM, we do have a bit of a dash of point farming, a little bit of skilling as well, just to try and progress this a little bit further towards that dragon trophy. Now, if you guys are enjoying the videos, please make sure to leave me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Please let me know in the comment section below how you guys getting on with your leagues. Is there anything which you're struggling with? Anything in the form of tips and tricks? We probably only have about another week worth of content in terms of leagues, but if I can help you guys out, I'll always try and do it as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Now let's get jumping in to this episode of the Leagues Progress series. So we are back for another day of the Leagues grind. Now we are at a point where we are at 37 to 50 points. Now today I want to make a massive push on tasks and points. I want to go towards getting towards 40,000 points. Now that is going to be no small feat. We are going to have to get lucky, do some big tasks, and also cash in on a couple of the points we've got in the bank, which are technically quite easy. So what I'm going to do is finish this ritual. I don't know why I'm doing the rituals because the tasks related to rituals don't really yield a lot of points. The conjure, the whole team of spirits only gives 80 points, and 35,000 spirits is a lot to go and send, even though it's on the multiplier, even though we are sending like 400 at a time. I don't know, it's just a kind of a nice AFK thing I've enjoyed doing. But in terms of today, we'll be doing PVM, we'll be doing a bit of skilling and a bit of point chasing as well. I definitely want to go and give Raksha and Telos a go because they're going to be really good points. We have our fancy igneous cow Zuk cape, which we got yesterday, which means that we can do all the different styles. And especially for maybe doing Raksha, maybe that could be something we can go and train range on. 50 mil range is still a target to go and get. And yeah, let's go and jump in, see how we get on, and let's see what progress we've got for today. Right, okay, so there is our first Telos kill, or not. Maybe we will have another phase afterwards, so we can go and just one hit him. Love the Lord of Light, it is so good. So we go 80 points and 200 points on top of that as well for defeating Telos at 100 in rage. Didn't think it was worthwhile, like, doing anything, but just jumping in at 100 and see how 100 goes. Let's stop spinning and see what we're going to get. Some dragon stones as well, so that is great. So we're going to go claim that loot. We're going to go try a 500 one now and just see if we can go and get that point as well. I kind of took a break from Raksha. It's 25 KC. I think we've done like half. We've done like 12. We've done 2 Reaper tasks just to go and do the Telos ones because again, they're just quick points. We're going to go and try 500 now. If 500 goes well, we might give 1,000 a go and that could be another 600 points between them. And we can break into the 38,000 point mark as well. Now, in terms of bosses, those are the only 2 new ones I think I wanted to go and try. Let's just go and have a look. There's a lot of like tasks like 200, like 50 Varblooms, Granny Potterington, and also the Ranch Upon Time as well. We have some time runes. There's a couple of archaeology mysteries as well, which seems very good. Cast Paradox, Cast Ice Barrage. These kind of tasks are really good just to go and get done. And they're going to be an awful lot of points with it as well. I'm trying to do the Raksha one, Flow State, where I'm not like its basic attacks right, but it's just not working in a minute. So yeah. And even like some of the Haven Hive stuff as well, like just some 80-point tasks here, which could be really nice. But I think what it's going to call for is to simply have the wiki syncs right next to me and just work through it and just chip away. There's definitely points to get us to the 40,000. But let's try 500 in Rage and let's see how poorly this is going to go. And I'll report back with what happens. So that was easy as well. So that was 500% in Rage at Telos as well. Another 200 points. And we got an orb as well. So we will definitely be claiming the orb. Hopefully, like, if that's kind of how 500% in Rage is, maybe going for a Telos weapon could be something quite achievable. Again, I'm not a big expert on Telos, not really done it. Just simply done the kill for a Reaper title, which, again, I'm not a full Reaper anyway. But that is definitely something in terms of mechanics in, like, practice-wise, I could definitely get around. I do think that off the back of doing leagues, doing a little bit of a PVM series to kit the house out could definitely be a shout. Right, let's go and try 1,000. It's going really well, so why not? Let's go and do 1,000, see if we can get lucky and get that 400 point task. I imagine this is going to be a lot more in terms of DPS and damage and stuff like that. But you know what? Let's see if we can do it. If not, nothing really lost. We've proved we can go and get the orbs at 500. So that's something we could look at doing and farming in the future as well. So yeah, really happy with how that's gone. Let's see how 1,000 goes and we'll update it if we get it. So there we go. 400 points for defeating Telos. It's 1,000 in rage. To be fair, that took me a couple of times. It was mainly learning that there was a bit of a one hit on the second orb. But we got through it. I will give 4,000 a try. I have no hope that it's going to be done, but we can always give it a try and see what happens from it as well. But there we go, we got a Warden Bronze title as well, which is nice. 2 minutes for the kill. A lot of that is just waiting for animations to finish as well. But we'll try 4,000. I don't have a lot of hope for it, but if we do by some miracle get it, we'll show you guys what's happened and the task coming through as well. But 400 points for 1,000 in rage actually is really, really nice. Okay, so that only ended one way. So what I'll probably go and do now is just go and trim off some of the easy tasks on Wiki Syncs. Just work out, see how much we can chip away from there and see what we end up on. But right, so this should be a 200 point task. This is going to be leaving the Alchemy dig site by boat. Basically all you need for that is level 86 archaeology and to get the exsanguinate scroll. Once you've restored it, basically you use it to cast the spell in the chapel where there's a dysfunction button, and then literally you press that, go to the boat and escape. But 200 really quick points just like that. So there are 2 more easy tasks. We have just done the ice barrage and we've also as well done the full complete player safety as well, although I didn't get the points for the ice barrage. Right, so ice barrage in a desert. Not just been doing this with ice burst for the past couple of minutes, but this should hopefully, once that wolf is gone, 200 points for casting ice barrage in a desert. Nice and easy. So what we're going to go and do is a pretty easy one actually, to be fair. We might actually go a bit further than doing just the task. We're going to go make some time runes, and the time runes are going to be incredible XP, and because we've got transmute we can basically break them down and then just continue runecrafting. So I actually might, depending on how quick it is, go and push for the 110 runecrafting, maybe even 50 mil actually, because that'd be some pretty big points actually, and that could probably get us to where we need to. Luckily for us we have a teleport which will take us to a farming patch, which is going to be the cactus patch on Anachronia. Okay, so that's going to be 110 runecrafting. I was going to go all the way to 50 mil because we've only got like 12 mil XP. Yeah, 12 mil XP till we get to there. But this is boring. This is really, really like painful. So what I'm going to go and do is go and do a bit of Dream of Isla. Going to go train, going to go and have some lunch as well. Always good to get away from the desk for a bit, and then when we come back, it'll be a bit more AFK and editing. But what I'm going to go and do is go over to the Dream of Aya. Now, the reason why I'm going to go over there is obviously because we're training our skills with the Dream of Aya. We're after some more dinosaurs to pretty much blitz farming. Like, farming will be a very quick 120 skill, a lot of points with it as well. But what I'm going to focus on more now with the Dream of Aya is going to be construction, crafting, and hunter. Now, the reason why I'm going to focus on these more is because they're all 110 skills. Whereas opposed to something like Herblore, you're only going to get the bonus points at 120, so it's so much more XP for just the same amount of points. Fletching is also a 110, but that can be really done with quite easily with broad bolts, so that's not something we need to do. And fishing doesn't have a 110, so maybe we look at that for like the 50 mil if we really, really want to. So we're going to go focus on construction. So for that, we're going to need some stone. And then we're also going to need vines if we want to go and do some hunter as well. So if we just reset, go for vines in. No, let's just go for stone for a bit. We're going to focus on construction, get the supplies in nice and quick, and go from there. But it's going to be a little bit of an AFK stint while I just go and do some stuff. Do a bit more editing as well. As you know, the editing never stops, so we always need to keep busy with that. And then after that, I think it's going to be ranch upon time. Go and crack out all of the farming tasks there. And then there's a couple of like medium to hardish tasks which are worth doing, like going to the sanguine crawlers to go and get some vampirism gloves. Again, really easy task, that'll be some decent points. The tainted seed as well is also like 80 points there as well, so if you're just doing like a low level slayer monster, it's going to be really nice. It's also as well not going to be massive slayer tasks, so it's going to contribute towards our slayer task run, and the fact we've got so many slayer points from doing Reaper, and we've also got the Slayer's Choice from the skill cape perk. It's really, really worth doing. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for now. But with the points we've got from the 110 runecrafting, over 39,000 now. I'm nearly at 40k, and I've not used about the 1,400 points worth of easy points I've got sat in the bank. So yeah, really, really happy. Let's go and do this. Hopefully pick up some dinosaurs while we have a bit of AFK time. So that is going to wrap this episode up. Telos is one of the few bosses left which I've got to go and uncover and also get the points for. So really happy which we got as many as what we did. 4,000 I think might be a bit of a stretch, but you know what? I'm going to still try in the meantime and see if we can go and get that 4,000 enrage kill, because I think it'd be a pretty big milestone for how I'm starting to understand the PVM side of it as well. And that's what Leagues is for. I've mentioned it multiple times, is to go and try and test out bosses normally you wouldn't do. And I really do think that in the future, the PVM series is definitely going to be something we're going to look into and kind of move forward. It's more so depending on what kind of character I do it on, whether it's going to be 7-day bond or whether we actually do it on the main account. I'm not too sure at all. But that's going to wrap the video up. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and then also drop me some comments on how you guys get on in terms of your leagues and where you're currently sat with points and also relics in areas as well. But that's going to wrap up the video. Really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.